This video is about should you be friends with benefits with someone. I'm going to explain from personal experience whether being friends with benefits, FWB, is actually worth it. To find out more, please stay tuned to this video. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment, and please do me a favor, if you really enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. A few years ago, I asked out a beautiful woman who was a professional musician, and she said no because she had a boyfriend. I reluctantly agreed to be friends with her, and we hung out like 2 times. Nothing happened. Then one day I got a text from her that I'll never forget. Hey, so I've broken up with my boyfriend. Want to come over and, I could not have driven any faster to her place, and the night was mind-blowing. As we lay in bed shortly after, we turned to each other and said, "This was really good, and we're great being friends. Let's give it a go." I can safely say that particular friends with benefits with that woman worked a charm. We kept it going on and off for years. It was only after both of us getting into serious relationships with other people did it end, and I actually lost touch with her. And I hope she's doing well. So yes, if you're in the right frame of mind with the right person, circumstances, friends with benefits is good. I liked her a lot. Yeah, she was attractive, but she spoke openly about other men she was dating, even though we slept together. And I did the same. We would hang out, jump into bed, watch a movie, grab a bite to eat, and discuss our lives. We had such a huge amount of respect for each other and maturity that it worked well. And that's rare. I was in my 20s when I was in that friends with benefits with that woman. The world was different. I was immature as well, and I've grown tremendously. If I had the option, I wouldn't pursue friends with benefits now. Life and my goals have changed. My last serious relationship was with a narcissist, and at my stage that I'm at now, I prefer something more meaningful than casual. That really is the question. What do you want in life? Do you want something casual or something meaningful? It's horses for courses, personal preference. Friends with benefits is good, but it unfortunately has some glaring flaws. Here is why I think maybe you should not be friends with benefits. Now, whilst friends with benefits is hot, passionate, and so on, when you actually think about it, it's very emotionless and cold. There's nothing wrong with that if you have the mental attitude of accepting what it is. When I used to jump into bed with that former singer, it was like putting a key in the ignition. It was soulless. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but the process conveyed little to no emotions. She felt the same way towards me. It was totally mutual. When the adrenaline rushed in and you're in bed catching your breath, you start to realize that there's nothing there. It's quite different to making love to someone when you're in a romantic, committed relationship. After the act, you hold and hug each other, snuggle, spoon, maybe take a nap. You stroke their hair. She pushes herself right against you. You gaze into each other's eyes. You say sweet nothings like, "I'm so in love with you." And they say, "I adore you." You get none of that with friends with benefits. It's a check-in, check-out situation. Once again, full disclosure, if you can operate like a robot, and they can do that too, you can do that successfully. I remember one woman who had a guy who couldn't handle friends with benefits. After jumping into bed, a few minutes afterwards, she would get dressed to go home. "Leaving so soon?" he asked. "Yeah," she would say. "Can't we snuggle? Can't you stay here? Let's get breakfast tomorrow." That's not friends with benefits. I know it sounds harsh, but she politely declined. "Look, you're a nice guy," she said, "but I'm only after something casual. Nothing more. I'm sorry." Not many guys nor girls can handle the emotionless act of friends with benefits. Instead, they act like humans and cannot help but feel they deserve more than just a romp in bed. And you do, hence why I'm saying this may not be worth it for you. Look, I know I have successfully managed to have this done, but I've also failed with friends with benefits by not being able to not express my emotions. There are women that I had something casual with that I actually started to like, had serious feelings for, wanted more from. Friends with benefits are, and always will be when you strip it all away, emotionless. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you are enjoying this video. Despite how great the intimacy is, the convenience, the fun, things eventually change when it comes to friends with benefits. Here are some examples. You or they may move to another area, city, country. You or they must work more antisocial hours. You or they are going through a very tough emotional time. Or you or them are going through a personal issue. God forbid, a health issue. Maybe a career, financial, business issue. From the outside looking in, friends with benefits looks and appears like a logical, simple, easy, effective thing to do. But there's a little thing called life, and it will throw us all a curveball, and as much as we think we can avoid it, it's going to get in the way. A woman I know of once had a very successful friends with benefits with a guy that went so well. But then, as I mentioned, life finds a way, and it did all at once. She suddenly lost her job, was struggling to pay her bills, her rent, and so on. Her father fell ill and tragically died suddenly. She was immensely stressed with various problems going on in her life. She didn't need a night of passion to take her mind off things. She needed to focus on what mattered. She reluctantly ended things with her friends with benefits and took control. She grieved her dad, spent more time with her loved ones. She changed careers, eventually finding a new job. She did the healing and the work to become a stronger, better version of herself. Now she's happily married, in a loving relationship with her husband and 2 healthy boys. Things change, she admitted. At the stage of my life, I was pottering around with the friends with benefits. I just wanted casual, but life found a way to take me where I am now. Through adversity and difficulty, she's in a better place. A remarkably similar thing happened to a guy I know who gave up a friends with benefits because he decided he wanted to focus more on his faith, which forbade it. Life finds a way. Life always surprises us. Things change. No matter how wonderful the intimacy is, how well you get along, how fun it is, exciting, the things you get up to, whatever, all friends with benefits always end. I remember thinking back to that beautiful singer. Wow, the memories, the years spent, how well it worked. I could have sworn it could have gone on forever. It was perfect. But it didn't. We've drifted apart. Eventually, we started dating other people, and we terminated the friends with benefits immediately. So even I, who had a very successful, very fun with a beautiful woman, having a very good friends with benefits, it still ended. Because these are not long term. There's no logical future with a friends with benefit. Yes, I know, there are these rare cases of people who were friends first, then they started sleeping together, and now they live happily ever after. Yeah, we were casually fooling around, now we're married with kids. Yeah, that rarely happens. And even when it does happen, it doesn't end well. There's no meaning, no depth, no emotion to a friends with benefits, especially if you both mutually agree to it. You are both ultimately using each other for one reason and one reason alone. Not long ago, I went out on a date with a woman who just wanted friends with benefits, but she insisted we went for a drink. The date was boring, cold, and in all honesty, I lost attraction to her, and she did with me. But in contrast, not long ago, I went on another date with a lovely woman who insisted, I'm looking for something serious, I'm looking for something meaningful. I know words mean so and so, but already we're on the same page. Our chemistry was off the charts, the conversation was amazing, the connection. And I can safely say it was one of the best dates I've had in a very long time. Well, that is my personal preference. The difference is with the second woman, there's potential for so much more. But with a friends with benefit, no matter what, no matter who you are, it always ends. And let's be honest, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, here's some more content you might be interested in.